You're a loser, dude. Nobody likes you. Get out of here, man. Does anyone even like you? You're really annoying, dude. It's just a joke. Why are you being so upset? I don't think you fit in anywhere.
I don't know why I'm so nervous to to be making this video, or this channel in general. I stream like 5 days a week. I'm not particularly nervous about being on camera. I don't know why. Something about recording myself compared to streaming makes this a lot harder. I don't know what it is. Could be because of the topic. How do I start this? I'm going to start by drinking some water because I need to refresh my throat because I'm getting nervous. Okay. For those who don't know me, my name is Cameron. For those who do know me, my name is still Cameron. You either know me because you know me in person, went to school with me, or maybe you watch the streams that I watched, or you just came across this. I'm 23 years old, and I have been going through depression for a long time. For as early as I can remember. The earliest point that I can remember really feeling different or just not happy was in like the second grade of primary school. For those who are from overseas who don't know the school. Do I have a monobrow? I can't see because the camera stands in the way. Yeah, whatever. Those who are overseas who don't know, the way the school system works in Australia is you have, preschool, primary school. Let me bring this down a little bit. Preschool, primary school, high school. There's no middle school or anything like that. Anything after that is college or TAFE or university, like that kind of stuff. And year two is the second year of primary school is preschool, preschool, kindergarten, year one, year two. That's about the earliest time that I can remember going through, at least starting to realize, or at least starting to think that I just felt sad for no reason or different from other people, and not in a good way. And yeah, it's been going on for about that long since then, since my second year of primary school. It's gotten a lot better now. I'm a lot better than I used to be now, but it took a long time for that to happen. The depression that I have, what I went through, which caused me to get depression, may not be seen as big of a deal compared to what other people have gone through. Obviously, what I've gone through is not the worst thing in the world. Some people go through it differently. Some people experience things differently. Some people go through worse of things and don't experience depression. It's just the mentality people have that they can deal with these things better than others can. So what I went through is, to put a long story short, is I didn't have a very supportive dad. He was nowhere to be seen because my parents were divorced, and he's just in general he wasn't a very good dad. And to have someone who's your parent, to not have someone to talk to about these kind of things. I had my mum, who is an amazing supportive woman who's looked after me forever. She's always looked after me. She still looks after me, and I have supportive siblings. I have my brother and my two sisters. I've got my best friends as well. They're supportive of me. They've always been supportive of me. But to get that support, you have to speak out about it. And that was something that took me until I was think I was 16 when I first brought it up. I think it was my 16th birthday. Was when I first brought it up. Fuck, I'm losing track. I don't know what I was talking. Okay. What was I talking about? Yeah. So everyone deals with these things in their own way, and I just happened to experience what I experienced and took it the way that I did, and because of that, I've had to deal with depression for a very, very long time. Shut up. I am making this YouTube channel with the intention of sharing my story of depression from as early as I can remember until I don't want to say fixed it, until I'm happy, until I'm content, I guess. I'm happy now. I'm quite content with my life, but I still have problems. So my intention is to share my story about depression in the hopes that it will inspire other people to talk about their own, to reach out for help. I want to help people, and I feel like this is the best way for me to be able to do it. I've always wanted to make people laugh, which is why I started doing streaming on Twitch. But I've noticed that I'm not as funny as I thought I was. Now it's just become a hobby, and it's just something that I do that actually makes me happy. So it's just fun for me to do now, and I have people who come by the stream and they just come and hang out, and it becomes a lot of fun for me. So I started just doing it as a hobby now. And I decided that this is probably, if I wanted to help people, that this is probably the best way for me to do it. Now, I am not a psychologist. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not any kind of doctor. I've not studied anything to do with mentality or any of these things. Currently, I'm a postman, and that's about all the experience that I have, apart from working at Macca's and Coles. So the point of this channel isn't to be a replacement for therapy or anything of the sort. It is just to share my story of going through depression, and to share my story of depression and my experience with it, and in the hopes that I can help other people to reach out for help, because although the first time I ever spoke about it with anyone was when I was 16, the first time I really asked for help was when I think I was 20. I think I was 20 years old. I don't really remember. I'll have to recount the story. Yeah. So this channel is pretty much just going to be video by video by video. Every single one is going to be, I don't know, when I was in year 2, and then when I was in year 3, and then when I was in year 4, or whatever. As things progressed, and I noticed more and more that I was going through depression. So yeah, that's what I want to do. And if you know anyone who is going through depression, or if you're going through depression yourself and this can help you, then that would make me really happy. I don't know how to finish this. I don't know when the next video will be. I don't know when I'll do it, but I will do it someday. And the next video is going to be when I essentially, it's going to be the beginning of the story of, probably the beginning of the story of my depression, or maybe even a little bit before that when I was younger, if I can recall any of that stuff. So yeah. Yeah. If you think that this could help you, or if you think that... Oh, actually, my other intention of making this channel as well is that if anyone wants to share their stories with me, and they want to put it out there as well, but they don't want to do it themselves, I can do it for them. Like in my own video, I can relay their story myself, because they think that their story will help other people as well, then that is my other intention of this, is that if anyone else has their own stories that of depression or anything related to that they think would help other people as well, then I would love to be able to share that stuff as well. The more stories that we get out, and the more people talk about it, the better chance I think it has to reach other people. Because I have my own story, but everyone has their own story of depression. No two stories are the same. No two experiences are the same. Everyone deals with it differently. It could be the same situation, but how they deal with it is completely different. So at least that's how I've seen it, how I've experienced it. So yeah, if you have anything to share, or if you think that this could help you, please head over to the channel. Or if you're already at the channel from this video, from seeing it elsewhere. If you think this could help, subscribe and just keep an eye out for the videos when they come out. I don't want this to be a really depressing channel. I just want this to be a place for people to share their stories. I don't want it to be a depressing thing. So maybe I'll put some music in the background to it, so it's not just depressing after depressing after depressing. I don't want to put people down. I want to inspire people to share their story. Anyway, thank you for listening. Hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.